Good evening and welcome to another edition of Hgp Sport. For today, I'm Jaden Samuels. Thanks for joining us. After a successful program in 2018, the sport of rifle shooting is expecting nothing different this year. The details in this report. The future for rifle shooting under the Guyana Shooting Foundation's watch looks good, and this year the body will be working towards promoting and expanding the interests of this sport. The foundation has completed its annual general meeting for this year, at which it was highlighted that general firearm safety, increased membership growth, continuous monthly training courses, outreach to supporting agencies, and improved shooting range access are among some of the items on the agenda to ensure the further development of the sport in 2019. As it relates to financial assistance from the business community, this has been an area of no worry for the Guyana Sport Shooting Foundation, but the body is optimistic that 2019 will see an improvement in this regard. Jaden Samuels, Hgp Sport. Cricket news. With just a few days in office, President of West Indies Cricket Ricky Skerritt says he intends to issue an apology to former head coach Phil Simmons. The details in this report. This apology comes on the heel of recent controversial comments by outgoing President Dave Cameron, who labeled the Trinidadians' hiring as a bad decision. The new president is firm on settling the long-running legal dispute over damages with Simmons and claims the sacking is one of the low points in West Indies cricket during the last administration. In his election campaign, Cameron told the Jamaica radio station that Cricket West Indies made a bad decision when we hired Phil and we had to get out of that situation, which Skerritt totally disagreed with. Simmons was abruptly axed in September 2016, just days before the start of a series against Pakistan in the United Arab Emirates, for what the Cricket West Indies said were differences in the culture and strategic approach. Jaden Samuels, Hgp Sport. More cricket news. After winning the regional women's Super 50 tournament, Captain Hayley Matthews says the side is positive that Barbados can carry the good form into the T20s starting tomorrow at the Guyana National Stadium. Stanford Howard reports.
After winning the 50 overs tournament, the attention will now shift to the T20 series, which bowls off on Thursday at Providence. The Bajan skipper is confident that her charges will do well as they seek to add another win to their name. The skipper was at the time speaking at the award ceremony for the teams last evening held at the Regency Suites. Barbados finished the tournament 5 points clear of Trinidad and Tobago with 24 points, followed by Jamaica on 14, with a home side Guyana finishing in fourth ahead of Windward Islands.
Yeah, I think we had a really good tournament. It was good to see the girls playing some consistent cricket throughout the entire tournament, and obviously it'll give us a lot of confidence going into the T20 tournament coming up now.
Hayley believes the team was on point as it relates to accessing conditions and were adaptive regardless of the challenges.
We saw different conditions play out throughout the whole tournament, playing from Enmore. We're kept a bit lower than the stadium would, but I think what we did really well was assess and go out there and play on whatever pitch was given to us.
She also earned a top all-round award with 233 runs and 17 wickets. Other winners of the night were Dehendra Dotting of Barbados, who copped the award for most runs, finishing with 299 runs and 8 wickets for her bowling efforts. Also among those collecting awards were Trinidad and Tobago, Chrismina Ramhak, who took the most catches, totaling 6, whilst Barbados wicketkeeper Kelesia Knight had the most dismissals with 7, 5 catches and 2 stumpings. For Hgp Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
Still in cricket news, Christopher Gale has passed 4,000 runs in the Indian Premier League, the first West Indian batsman to ever achieve the feat and only the 8th of any nationality. His 79 of 47 balls took Kings 11 Punjab to an opening round victory, defending their total of 184 successfully against Rajasthan Royals. Whilst some of the focus was pulled away from Gayle by the man-card furrows surround Joe's Butler's dismissal during a tense chase, time will mark his match as a day when Gayle cemented himself in the IPL elite. All in all, Gayle will go down in IPL history as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, overseas player to ever play in the competition, whilst he will no doubt have plenty to prove for the remainder of this season and perhaps beyond. His cricketing legacy in India is now confirmed.
Guyana's Nairani Ramdani is the most valuable player and athlete of the year at the King's University. The event was held in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Nairani, who represented the King's University Eagles badminton team, saw himself on the podium at the awards presentation a number of times as he received the MVP award, Athlete of the Year award, recognition for winning gold at the ACAC Championships and placing #1 in Alberta, recognition for winning gold and bronze at the CCAA National Championships and placed #3 in Canada, recognition for winning the ACAC All-Conference Award of Outstanding Achievement in the field of college sport in Alberta, and for having been selected for 2018-2019 All-Conference Badminton Team. Nairani, since playing for the King's Eagles badminton team, has captured 2 golds and 1 silver in singles and 1 silver in the doubles. For HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
That concludes our cast for this evening. I'm Jaden Samuels, reminding you to say yes to sport, yes to life, and no to drugs. Good night.